to many places, I've seen too many things, but I have never seen just somebody who could feel me. Can you feel me now? Day after day after day, I'm thinking I should be out there making more. Believe me, it kills me to know who I am. Deceiving, misleading. Gotta take you with me now. Can you feel the sun wash over? Let me show you who I am and what I've done. I should be making songs about all I've left behind, and maybe people would think she's got something that's alright. I think I'll pass this time away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the stream. I'm not okay. I could do more than this. I will take you with me now. Can you deal with the exposure? I can show you who I am and what I've done. I'll be making songs about all I've left behind, and people who won't listen don't matter much to me now. Can you feel this time? Away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the stream. I'm not okay. I could do more than this. Away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I could do more than this.
Good time zones, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Yes, I did have to spend some time trying to work out what the heck day of the week it was, but fortunately, I managed to work it out. I hope everybody is doing okay today. Hey, Raven and Shadow and Frauke, it's good to see you all again. It's going to be a long week. It is a grey, wet and miserable day outside today, in extreme contrast to the nice bright sunshine of the weekend. Typically. Such a British conversation to have. Start off by discussing the weather. It's just like, yeah, dude. And of course, typical. The sun is starting to set. Of course, why are you trying to climb over everything? Right. No. 14C, and I think we hit 15 or 16 on Sunday. It was really rather nice. So, where we got to yesterday was we finished by putting a roof on this forge, and and the exterior is actually pretty well done, except for the actual interior, which, as usual, is completely missing. I'm not at all shocked that I've been working on a build, and the outside walls are there, but the inside, the roof is there, but the outside walls aren't. It's like, colour me shocked that that's the situation. I mean, I never have a habit of building buildings and forgetting to finish them. Oh, I should have brought solid blocks as well. I forgot this building's on the CAC. Who would design such a building that's on the CAC and it's scale like this? Oh wait. It's yours truly, as always. Cool. Shadow, that's my perfect weather forecast. Although anything over 27 and you'll find that I start falling asleep. I do not do I don't deal with summer. I can get away with not having that there. That's Thursday for you. Allow me to be jealous. Oops, allow me to put the blocks in the wrong place. Actually, I could probably get away with putting a... I might put a barred window in here. And barred window in... No, let's not. Let's pretend we considered one, and then decided not to. I think we'll put in just the one window. Just the one, Mrs. Wimbley. Where the heck is this wall? Right, let's do that. Oh, I should probably do my usual half stairs. Half stairs? What the heck is half stair? I've built an awful lot of blocks in Minecraft, but what the heck is a half stair? Another get at me. I was about to say, what the heck's a medium? But I've just realised you're trying to get a house, aren't you? That's a shame. Point, yes. It feels a little bit wrong in here. I don't know. Yeah, I know that feeling. I'd love to have a larger house IRL. But there's this constant thing called the ever-increasing interest rates that have been making me hesitant to even ponder it. Right, I'm going to get some half slabs so that we can do a ceiling in here. What do we want to use for half slabs? I think jungle might be a nice one because it will actually complement the... Ooh! Yeah, that's the problem with prices recently. They are just painfully outstripping the market. You, I might have to... well, you'll turn into a full slab. By a full slab, I mean a complete block. I can English. Really, I can. You shouldn't have been there. You should have been there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's working. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that. That feels slightly cack-handed, but I like it. Right, I was going to put some stuff on that counter. Well, not with just the one item frame, I'm not there. I have some more leather somewhere. There it is. Yeah. Let's get 10 pieces of leather, and conveniently over here we have some bamboo still growing. I don't know if this will be enough for 80 odd pieces of stick, but it'll count in the right direction. Given what I already had in my inventory, it is enough. Fantastic. Right, that's more than I'll need for this build, but it'll come in handy. I feel like we want to do our continuous... Let's have a little bit of continuity and put a sign up outside of this place. Or not. That's a problem. That's a problem. How is he going to hang his shingle up if he's got no way of hanging up his shingle? Let's be nice and give this man a signpost. Or not, because there's nowhere sensible to put it. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. So many frogs. Here? Yeah, that feels like a good place. Let's see if we have... Let's go this way. Really? And now it's dark enough to sleep, so I should probably go and do that. And I have a bed somewhere closer to current building site. Where's my yellow bed gone? Oh. It's right there. Oh dear. I believe that's a case of streamer blindness. It's not even in camouflage colours. No. I'm going to use this as a signpost for the moment, with the intention of it later being turned into a hanging sign when I get to 120. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Let's put an iron sword on it. Okay, let's find something by way of lighting. A couple of candles will be good. Out of curiosity, what is the light level in here? I am probably going to need to light that candle. You give off a light level of 2? Is that it? Okay, I'm definitely going to have to mess around with some light levels in here. Actually, I'm going to go for a soul lantern sat in the corner. Let's do this. Does that... Oh, that doesn't even get over to there. What if we put it here? Covers all of that. Doesn't feel too out of place. Probably stick something like... I could put an armor stand there and have it as... you know, like a coat rack hidden out to the corner. Actually, that would probably be quite nice. Have a coat rack there. Have I just used the wrong type of... That's a stone cutter. Yeah. That's the wrong type of... It needs to be smooth stone for an armor stand. Yep, there it is. Coat rack in the corner. think I've just seen the most typical Twitch go live statement from somebody. Oh, really? Just a couple on the front and back, but then again I need to sort out something back here. At some point we will need to move the Shulker monster. If for no other reason than to be able to shift to a different location. Let's see. One of those, one of those, one of those. Yeah, let's do that. So let's make another sword, and another hoe, and another axe. For the sword, we'll put that on a rack at the back of the building. So that it's, yes, I sell swords. You can see them over the counter. Hey, Cyber. Who are you calling slightly? So, basically you're dealing with everything as usual, CB. Also, hey CB. You can hear me in 3D. How the heck am I in 3D? Oh. No, you can hear CB in 3D. Oh! That took me too long to recognise. Pokemon Fusion. That sounds like it should be an energy drink. Really? You're kidding me. Actually, no, let's get some foliage in. And I just saw just the right materials for that. Let's get some azalea leaves in on this one. And we might use some of those. And a couple of those. Fusion 360 is one of those pieces of software I have never understood, except to know that attempting to understand it is bad for your sanity. That's not where I wanted that. Does that feel alright? Tempted to put something there, but it's not too bad. And while we're here, if I do that, it should solve the lighting problem on the roof back there.
I'm not free. Well, there goes nothing.
I mean, SolidWorks is pretty solid. As a statement, that makes... Really? I have only one dark oak fence? Why? Why do I only have one dark oak fence? Is it because I used them all? How do I... Fine.
They talk about another kind of world.
You see, this is why I maintain a small supply of bamboo to be growing near me. It comes in handy. Right. Now that we know where the camouflaged bed that's pretty blatantly obvious is, we can at least sleep without knowing where we are needing to go. I keep thinking I should really start learning 3D software, because it would probably come in incredibly handy for some of the 3D printing stuff that I try to do. But every time I think about it, my brain shies away and goes, no, please, no, don't wanna. At which point the rest of me just goes, oh, alright. Let's have it so it looks like there's a sort of hedge along the edge there. That's a little bit too even, however. The last 3D software that I used was Brace 3D. I'm not sure that counts. Right, how does that do for... Okay, you are not lit up, but I can deal with you in a minute. You are not lit up. I can deal with you in a minute. Back side of the building is not lit up. That's not really a problem. And there's a couple of bits here that I can deal with. Do that. Let's deals with that one. Let's do that. And how bad is the rest of the roof? Wow. I just completely failed my parkour check there. Let's see. If I do that, does that cover it all? Strangely, yes. Let's turn that off. Don't want to mess with Bobby. I want to mess with everything else. Has anything changed on the roof? Look, I know copper ages slowly, but surely something would have aged in the last, like, 30 minutes. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. That one I can't change. That's green carpet. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, let's grab those. I've got an idea for that. Really do with some more moss. Fortunately, it's a relatively easily reproducible material. Do I have in one of these? Aha, bone meal. There it is. I knew I had moss. Moss bone meal. Oops, no. That would have been a bad thing. Did not want to hit that thing. Let's do this. Do the back of the building later. That's good. I'd say that's got the sort of overgrown feel that I was looking for. Hey, Landstrad. Do something about the path to the doorway, which requires some materials. That's dirt. That's coarse dirt. Let's do coarse dirt and gravel. And just a single block of path. That feels better. And if we hit here... That's looking better. I like the very heavily overgrown exit doorway. This whole room feels a little bit light on detail, but equally I don't think it needs much. I think the most I could do is add maybe a chest and a barrel. I think that would probably all be enough. I know this city is supposed to be, emptied. Mossy bricks into the floor. The problem is this isn't actually solid brick, but yeah, mossy brick is probably a good idea. It does, however, require moss, which I don't actually have in a decent amount at this time. So let's go and play with the noisy machine. Because it's going to take so long to get moss. Give me the moss. I think you're right. The floor does feel too clean. That was why I was putting down the mossy carpet, and I think that is the direction to go. I don't need that. I think that's enough. Oh, I'll hold on to the mossy carpet. I don't want the azalea. Hold on to the bamboo. And we can switch that all off again. And seeing as how it's conveniently left a large amount of moss here, let's grab it all. Yeah. No, that goes in the wrong direction. One of these days I will find a better way in and out of this thing. And since I was running low on bone meal, let's grab another half stack-ish of it. Hey, TGM. I think that's also the problem with the area out in the actual forge itself. The ground is too clean. It needs to be broken up a bit. So that'll be some cobble, some mossy cobble as well in there. So I need stone brick to turn into mossy stone brick. We might as well just use all of that. And put that away. And I had some cobble in here somewhere. There it is. And we can turn all of that into mossy cobble. And I need, let's go for 6 of these as that. Yeah. You, and you. And this one. Ah, that was a stair block. Eh. Don't think we lose anything by doing it as a... And you and you, and I bet one of you was a stair block as well. Nope, apparently not. What looks dark? The outside or the interior? Have I just messed up the interior? Ah, outside. Yeah, it was starting to head in the direction of darkness. Darkness was falling. Zombies was coming. Hiss. That's better. That's feeling a bit more... do is a couple of these as gravel. That feels a lot nicer. It felt too flat and even. It didn't need much. It just needed a little bit. And now that we've got a... Actually, what I might do is put another moss block in. And now that we've got moss blocks in, what I can do is add some grass on top of those. By adding grass and not by bone mealing them. Because I don't want to hit them with bone meal, because that will just cause them to eat everything. So grass. It would be really nice if you could put grass on top of packed dirt. Or gravel. I'd take Eja. Eja? Yeah, blimmin' Eja. Put some there. You feel empty. So do you. And here. Can't put any there then. Turn you tall. And you. Leave you short. How does that look? I was about to say, how does that look? Can't tell. There's grass in the way. Yeah, that looks a lot better now. And the interior. Yeah, I need to figure out something to do with this corner. What do I do with this corner? It needs something. I've got an idea. None of the above. I think... No, this one. Take one of you, and you, and you'll do nicely. That's a stone cutter, Scott. That's not going to help. And so I'm going to go partially with trapdoor shelves. Those... we'll use the bamboo that I've got one piece of. Keep walking into that tree. There we are. It would have had the order book on it. And if I had... Actually, I probably have the bits to be able to make a book. Have a good meeting, Raven. Why is my inventory an absolute raving mess? And I believe the answer is because I can't build to save anything. Yeah, when isn't it? When isn't it? When I've just thrown everything into chests. And even then it's still not brilliant. I think I just saw in the overheads. Yay, we had one single solitary block has decided to grace us with its intention of changing. I quite like this. I think that's... It's got enough detail now that it actually feels like the right sort of building it should be. Trying to decide if I should move all of this and fill in this area, or just leave it here and work on the next building along. And I think I'm gonna leave it there and work on the next building along. But one thing I do want to do is grab some dirt and raise the floor level in some of this. Your dirt. Right. Because I'm thinking of putting a market stall here. You know, nothing major. Something like a flower stall, or... would a flower stall be out of... No, fishmonger. No, we've got a fishmonger. It's this place. That's why it's got all the fish in it. And all of the fish in the armor... I built an entire store. I built an entire fish store. Why would I build another one? Okay, I want to build something by way of a stall, and eventually I'll figure out what that'll be. Right, this is a very big building. We had an idea for what to put here, didn't we? And I've forgotten what it was. I know that The yellow one next door is going to be the mansion competition. Yeah. And I know that the purple and yellow one out the back I'm going to make housing. But didn't we have an idea of what we were going to put here? Because I don't want to start this building until I can figure out what it's going to end up being. Because, I mean, that one... This one, we had this huge shape, and then we only used like 1/4 of it as the actual building. A brew house. A brew house sounds like an interesting idea. We've got a tavern. It's over there. The tavern has to have somewhere making the brew. What shall we do with brew house tavern? Not that. Huh? So that feels like largish building, couple of large barrels out the back. Well, do I want? Where have we got room? Yeah. Okay, I've got an idea. I've got 2 ideas. No, I don't want to make it too tall. What's the line of sight for... What does this impede as a line of sight? Is that building? No, it's not. Okay, I can get away with having a double-story building here. This one might be a single. This one will probably be a short house. This one, 2 stories. This side will have a sort of covered cart storage area. Yeah, I think I have a building coming up in my mind here. What do you mean I can't sleep yet? Come on. Let me sleep. Thank you. Okay, I have a plan. And if that hasn't caused anyone to run away yet, you don't know the usual meaning of I have a plan. And it's not quite cunning enough to stick a tail on it and call it a weasel, but we can work on that. Do, 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 do. Go 4 up and then out. 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Yeah, okay, apparently I do. That helps. Is that 3 or 4? 4. That one's 2. I haven't decided on the colour of the walls yet. But if we go with white, it might be an interesting colour scheme. Yes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Really? This building is 15 wide, plus 2 vertical pillars. How did that happen? That feels convenient. Almost like I planned it, and I didn't. 72, 72. Actually, I think I did. Just don't remember doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Interesting. Very interesting. This building is almost a use. How the heck is this building the shape it is? Who knows? Question. Do I leave it intact or do I demolish some of it? That is a question, isn't it? I don't know. We'll have to come back to that one. But yes, the statement that I was going to make was white walls is a difficult one. Roof has caved in. Now that I like. That I like, particularly considering I'm thinking of putting a second story on this. We could have the second story has collapsed. Or the roof of the second story has collapsed in. Because what I'm thinking is we can put a vat here, and maybe 2, maybe 3 vats in at this end, and have this as a fairly tall thing, and then this next section would have walkways over it and walk stairs down, and then this section would be normal height, just a single height, but we have an arched gateway here, and we have effectively a cart here which is being loaded. I think that makes sense. Now the question is, how do we do these large vats? And I have a possible idea. Oh, no. Wrong one. Still the wrong one. That one. What I need is... Right. What I'm thinking, which is usually a bad sign, let's have a try. So if we go wall here, do I want to indent this? No, we'll just have this as a solid. So I've got a perfectly good shovel here somewhere. Yeah, Farfig Newton. That looks not bad. What I would like to do is... Have I got... Okay, what I need is about 3 different things. So, first things first, I need you. Second things first, I need you. And third things last, I need some water, which fortunately I think we can get from here. The surrealism of having an infinite water source buried in the ground that's hidden like that comes in handy. I thought I heard something. Ha. Right. That one. That. Nope. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Should give us a water-filled barrel. That looks pretty good, actually. It's a shame that we can't do coloured water. I really miss... I really wish we could. Anything? Anything? Beulah? Beulah? No. Stairs? What's the stairs for? What do you mean stairs for? Colouring the water? Or... as a topper? I'm not going to have anything topping it. I'm going to have it as an open vat. What I might do is have a second one next to it. And what I'm going to do in that... is... where is it? Nether wart blocks with water on the top of them. So actually I don't need the wood I've just made. This is going to be interesting. That statement I've just made might make this difficult. No. Let's try... I almost feel like it needs something other than nether wart to provide a secondary colour. So that feels like it's sort of got water over the top of something that is slowly being turned into liquid. Articulated shark test print. Nice! This... I mean, that feels right, but it also feels like it's missing something. And I'm not quite sure what it is. And that's the wrong one. Yay for tolerance. No, I should have gone for a contrasting colour. Or at least something a dang sight more obvious as not being the same. Now to slice the part, you got design dunning. Nice! Oak slabs. Oak slabs will feel okay, I think. I reserve the right to throw this entire idea out fairly shortly. Which might not be far off. No, hold on. Actually. Yeah. Ah. I hate it when I do that. I'm going to ignore that block. Until now. So I can remove it. And what I might do is take out... Actually, I'm going to take out this one. What I will do is I'll make it so that I can have a ladder. Ah. Duh. Derp-de-derp-de-derp. Yes. And we'll put a ladder up there. I need it. Yeah, for the moment I'll just use this. I'm wondering if I should move those down a half slab. Yeah, I think I should. Let's finish putting in the railing first. And the advantage of moving this down by half is I'll be able to put a trapdoor here and here. And here. So that the no drama safety llama will not be upset at us for only having partial safety railing. reminds me, I never got a notification from LEGO that the No Drama safety armor is in the post yet. Ow. That's better. That feels, particularly with that there, that feels like a raised walkway. Except, I'm not sure I want half slabs. I'm wondering if there should be, it needs to be something, I don't think oak would work. I mean, oak would work, but I don't want oak. Could I get away with something? I'm wondering if I could get away with warped trapdoors. As a sort of if I did that and I had the whole thing in that, I think that looks like quite a good walkway actually. Now the question is, do I do it that with those as the floor and with the oak as the railings, or with those as the railings and the oak as the floor? I think those as the floor looks slightly wrong. How does it look when you... Yeah, it's a bit too wavy. I think those would look better as the railings. Yep. At which point we find that I've put away all of the oak trapdoors, so I can't actually put them in. Yarr. I love the way that I'm just designing this building from the inside out. It's like, I've never done that before. Sarcasm. Rule 1 is in full effect. Rule 1 is sitting in the corner whimpering. Rule 1 knows what trying to deal with me is like. Two more, which mysteriously is exactly how many trapdoors I have left. There's a disturbing complete failure of off by 1 errors there. And actually that looks pretty good without changing anything. Hiss. That does have that sort of oh no, I know. Okay. And actually that'll work. I've changed my mind. Yeah, I have changed my mind. We're on to version 17 of Rule 1 here. How many of these trapdoors do I need? Oh, I shouldn't have taken those out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21! 21. That's, woof. Okay, that's a bit. 21. Welcome back, Raven. There's the because your brain is recovering from a meeting, or because you've just worked out what the heck I'm thinking. You better not be a thunderstorm. If you're a thunderstorm, I will be upset at you. You're not. Excellent. How does that... That's got it. That's got it. I don't need the other colour. That's got it. Metal walkway, wooden railings, the ability to look down into the vats. I'm tempted to put a single wide going across each vat at the corner. And then have... Do I want a single wide going across the corner? If I were to do that... No, I don't think people would actually want to go directly over the top of the vat. What I do want to do is apply something, well, by way of food to my inventory, so that I actually don't die of starvation. Let's put those away. I need... What was I about to do? Ah, yes. Dum-ba-dum-dum-da. You. And let's see. Alright. Egg. Nope. Here. Except not. I want it to be one up. And here. And then bring it up to there. Those on the edge of that looks wrong. So let's do one, like so. Oh, you are so gonna make my life difficult. Fine. Here. No. I'm trying to make it so that I've got pipe work that goes into or around the tanks. So I'm thinking something like that. And then what I might do is, because I'm fairly sure you can't waterlog. Actually, I don't think you can. Can you waterlog lightning rods? that feels like something which would be highly unlikely. For this, let's go and find a section of river. Preferably one that's not got a huge amount of stuff in it. Oh, wow! You can! Minecraft, you may be danged inconsistent, but thank you. Okay. We're not going to be using the Blackstone pipe then, because we can do this with lightning rods. Except did that go the right way up? Yes, it did. Okay. And then the problem is I want that the other way around. Back. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more lightning rods. I'm very surprised that you can actually waterlog a lightning rod. I'm also disturbed at what the concept of getting a lightning strike on a waterlogged lightning rod would be like. Because that would just be painful. Also, do I have... I've got one. No, yeah, no. Yeah. Let's go for 3 of those. Yeah. It's 18. That should be hopefully enough. I feel like I'm going to just take the bed with me for the moment. And just drop it here. Alright. Temporary block, TBD on what the heck that will actually be. Oh, I need another one. Darn it. Actually, I'm trying to figure out a sensible sort of joint block where it has the sort of the connector between all of these pipes. And at the moment, these sort of feel right. But also not in the slightest. I need something that feels like a pipe junction. What have we got? No. Could do a barrel, but a barrel would be odd. Could do a no, it can't do a cauldron. The underside won't link. No. Could do chiseled stone bricks. Those have got a sort of central point on them. Might work better than the thing that's got a face on it. I mean, I could just do waxed cut copper. Also, let's have it run into a barrel, and I'll take a tripwire hook. Thank you. Could use a target block. Target block looks no. Target block is a no in multiple languages. Why is this chicken attempting to get into this vat? And that's not a why did the chicken cross the road joke. If we do that, then we can do that, so it looks like a drainage point. Oh, no, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to do a barrel there. Except I want it the other way around, because then we've got the cleaner face. Yeah, that looks more like a drainage point. And if we do this, we can look like these are hanging from the ceiling. Never noticed that before. Like so we can actually have that running up to some sort. Chicken? How on earth did you get up onto this walkway? I didn't know that chickens could climb scaffolding. Today I learned chickens can climb scaffolding. That's that's new. These look boring as barrels. There's just something not right about them. And the problem is I can't move the walls in on this one because of having the nether wart inside of it. I'm also wondering if I want to just bring the nether wart all the way to the top. Make it look like it's sort of grapes or something. Chicken. No. Go away. Why did the chicken get into the vat? To drive Scotsman up the danged wall. I'm tempted to make this vat look like this and just get rid of the nether wart. Because I'm not liking this shape. It's just too dang blocky, and I know it's Minecraft and it's supposed to be blocky, but it just doesn't feel right. I can't even remember which flipping... That's better. If I do this, I'm about to make myself annoyed by something, but I can work it out. Oh, that's gonna suck. Today on That's Gonna Suck.
I'll tell you the truth.
Ah, you're over there. Farfig Newton. Right, let's make a load of mess. Oh no, those ones are... No. I should have taken the water out, because this is gonna drive me crazy. Stay on things that drive Scotsman mad. Himself. Because why ever would I make it easy for myself? Right, let's do the same on the back. It does, doesn't it, Raven?
Very much alike.
Don't suppose I've still got a bucket in here. Yes, I have.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
There. Now that's been waterlogged the same as that one. That looks much more sensible. Did I put the chains back on? No, because I didn't have the... Yeah. What am I stuck under? Oh, ceiling. That's one way of getting up there. It's like... I give up. Why do I do this to myself? Do I not have the basics of self-preservation that are necessary for any of this? Yeah, that works. Right. Now for the other half of this, by way of the other reason I wanted to do all of that, which is that I now need to go over here to sleep because I've left the bed in the brewery. Why ever would I make this easy? Why? One of these days I will just do a build and it won't be a complete and utter lunatic element. Also, one of these days I will remember that it's better to use Yeah, I know, Raven. I know. Done with those, but we're actually got haven't we got anywhere to put them? Why have I got... Oh, that's why, because I put the chain in there. Let's put the chain in there. Conveniently, we've got exactly 64 chains. Did I just get followed home by a chicken? Of all the daft statements, did I get followed home by a chicken? Is probably one of them. Right. Ah. Minecraft! I'd like to have editable signs now, please. It's a shame that I can't place those in by one, but it'll have to do. This at least looks like the banding on a barrel. No. Or at least it was attempting to look like the banding on a barrel. I'm not sure I like that. That doesn't look right at all. What if I put the middle ones in? That now looks even weirder. And I can't move that in unless I move those to the centre of the barrel. I think I was better off without any of the this poop. And of course I need to be able to place that. Well, at least I've got plenty of signs. What I might do is actually that's something I've been pondering for a couple of builds. As a way of making these pillars more interesting. And giving them is that going to work? No, it's too much. No, you'd have seen if there'd been a new quote. Besides, we've got a comparable quote somewhere, I'm sure. That's better. Let's go with that. That's definitely not the quote we were looking for. This is not the quote you're looking for. It followed me home, so I turned it into lunch. Where's a campfire? There it is. Right. While lunch is cooking, seriously. Are you done yet? Okay, so we've got something akin to a brewery starting to form. And now we have lunch. Oh, is that what you were thinking? Ah, sorry, I thought it was the one of these days I won't attempt to do something completely ridiculously impossible. Did I get followed home by a chicken is actually... yeah, that is actually slightly more unusual for me. Let's put that back for the moment, just so I know where the wall lines are. Okay. That feels good. I think what I'm going to need next is to move the bed. Let's move the bed to here. What do we normally have in a brewery? We need... I was going to say wheat, but it's not wheat that you have. It's oats. So you wouldn't have hay bales. Hey, Nanian. But we probably would have cauldrons. So let's get some cauldrons. Well, I guess we're now adding that one to the roster. And let's grab some of those. The madness is going. I'm currently attempting to build a brewery. It's hops and barley, not oats. Yeah, which is why I can't just have... I'm trying to figure out what I would have sort of dotted around. But, oh, you're kidding me. Really? You can't put a tripwire hook on a cauldron. Why can't you put a... Minecraft? Why? I want to... I'm just going to pout now. I just made a whole heap of cauldrons so that I could put tripwire hooks on them. How the heck? What? Barley is... hey, woodwork. Okay. Okay. Why did I just get 5 emails? I wonder. What have I got? Smokers under cauldrons might be more interesting then. Where did I leave my bed? I'm always thinking, just not necessarily safely. I wonder. That might be interesting. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. This is a bad idea, but it's going to be a good one. Yes. Cauldrons are transparent. Typical. No. Cyber, we all know. The thoughts that run through my mind are entirely squadrons of squirrels roaming around, chittering and looking completely bemused. Then I wanted the... Yeah. Pub for Squirrels is probably a great name for what this brewery might end up being called. Interesting, but no, I think 3 is a weird combination. I mean, Raven, we both know at some point I am going to have to get you the reunion triple, just because I have tormented you with it too many times. Okay, this is sort of going the way I'm interested in getting it to go, but I think... do that, and then have these off the front, and then we'll just put the cauldrons on top. Actually, no, let's put the cauldrons on the floor in front. Why am I trying to make this? That's probably better. Seems like a fair trade to me. Yeah, that makes more sense. And what we can do then is... it feels like this needs some... Okay. It feels like it needs something over the top of it. Not quite sure why that monitor went to black, but hey, at least that one's a nice simple fix. Is placing bronze rods in a place with... that's not a question, that's a statement. It's also copper, and these are lightning rods. And at the moment, it's probably not very safe because I don't have a roof. Yeah. Why ever would I be safe? What's a brain? Right, let's start getting walls on this place, and then we can come up with more interior decoration later. I think I would like to go with mud brick and packed mud for the lowest level. Oh, no, found it on the second one. There it is. It's... Ew. Raven. Raven, that's a bad mix. Good luck. Right, weighty dirt. All the way. Just because there's a native version of something doesn't mean it's a good idea. No, I'm gonna ignore that one. I feel like I should be putting a front door in somewhere. Which is probably something I've forgotten about. And I know it's not the section that I left out, because that's where there's going to be an archway and a cart. So where am I going to put a front door? I guess we're probably going to put it here. No. I'm gonna put it here. Let's do this and this. Well, that was interesting. Yeah. So what we're going to... No, that's a terrible idea. It doesn't do what I think it did. This is not working. No, these two. Like so. Yeah, that'll do. Hey, Squishy. Welcome to Tuesday. And I've gone so completely crazy, I am now attempting to build a brewery. Well, neither of those were the block what I intended to do there. I mean, we already had a tavern, but now they have a place where the alcohol comes from. Is it wise to give the SLA a brewery? I mean, to be honest, the SLA having a brewery is probably the equivalent of them having a cathedral. Also, hair sci-fi. Is a brewery just a cathedral for the SLA? Place in here. It was the purple I wanted to drop over here. Purple. And let's eat the chicken that followed me home. Now, I have a question that I need to answer. And that question is... Yeah, well, the squirrels will probably climb your knees anyway. If I do this in... Oh, I saw something. Is that too noisy? More thinking of a monastery. I mean, the monks brew some amazing triples. Been a while since I had that one. Let's see. Does that feel like a good colour scheme? I mean, the thing is, we've not used this set of materials in this entire city. Do I want to introduce another colour scheme to this city? It kind of feels like it's possibly a bit too much to add yet another colour scheme. You see, all the colour schemes is not necessarily the answer, Nanian. I've been trying to keep it to a reasonable number of colour schemes so that we have... I know. Do I want... How many colour schemes do I have at the moment? I've got 1, 2, 3... This would be number 4. I think this... No, I think bringing in a 4th colour scheme is too much. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board on that. Where did those come from? But what we can use is colour scheme number 3. Just as soon as we find the bits for it, which is jungle wood. And mud bricks and packed mud. So we already have the wheaty dirt, the packed mud, and the jungle. Thank you, doorway. So we've got the jungle wood up there, so I could look at jungle wood immediately across here. Do I want wood at this level, or do I just want... Farfig Newton. I hate it when my brain just starts something and then just goes, nah, dude. I'm tempted to go for stone and then use the jungle wood for the top floor. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So let's not use you. I need you. You. Okay. And I think it's time to move this and this. So we'll start moving the madness over here. Let's move them onto the planes out the front, next to the puppies. Hello, doggo. Right, so for logical, or for unfortunate reasons, we can't go with oh, come on, Scots, you can do better than this. But what we can do is intermingle So if we do, say, a couple of that, and then you, and you, and... Oh, poop. I meant to keep some normal stone in my inventory. Why do I not have normal stone? I thought I brought normal stone over. Yeah. Solid. I'm just going to bring these two with me. Oh, absolutely problem existing between keyboard and chair. Oh, hey Joel. And a raid and run, is it? I was going to ask how things went. But, greetings. And welcome raiders. You find us on a day where we're building a pub. Or rather, a brewery. So, pull up a pew, pour yourself a pint, and hope to goodness that the squirrels don't steal it first. Because, of course, with the Squirrel Libation Army, you can guarantee that they're going to steal some of the alcohol as it's getting produced. No, not that one. And again, I'd like to use some of the walls. Some. Yeah, okay. So the squirrels would probably steal all the booze. I mean, they're squirrels. They're not exactly known for their restraint. That feels good. A lot of the stream this evening has been trying to work out how to just make barrels and things that look good. Although we did finish off the forge next door. So we're getting there. I assume that work has been progressing on the Citadel. My brain has blanked and I can't remember the name of the city that Joel's been building. Where did I leave my... There it is. Let's just make that solid up to the top. And a bit of that. No, let's just go with... Ah, where's the... There it is. End of sight. That's good. I like that. And then I'm going to take this one out and replace it with cobble. And put some cobble here. No, just the one. So, and normal brick, and that gives this a nice, that avoids this wall feeling too flat, which, I mean, given that it's going to be right next to this mansion, and there'll probably not be much of a walkway between it. Odds are nobody's going to really ever see this wall. And if they are, I'm going to ask why they're walking between two buildings that generally are not part of the walkway. Let's see. Come on. Thank you. Well, yeah. That's the problem, Nanian. I will know. And this is why this build has so many sideways elements built into it everywhere. Of course, my inventory is an absolute raving lunatic asylum of a mess. And again, we've got another building here. This one I need to make as a solid row because it's going to have the ladder for getting to the upper walkway. Which means, yeah. Ooh. Let's grab some of these. I feel like I should be including some cobble walls, but not sure I really... Hold on. What did I just make walls out of? I was planning on making andesite walls. How did I... What? I know I added andesite in... I'm confused. I thought that and here. Squirrel does. Yeah. Why am I never surprised at that joke coming from you, Nanian? Okay, so that's the back wall. Almost done. And just got this corner to do. Never in a bad way, though, at least. Let's go with 1 and 2. Okay. I really need this building before I can actually detail all of this area. So I suspect my next building is going to have to be this one. Because otherwise it's just going to annoy me that I can't do this section of detailing. Which is a shame, because I really want to work on the mansion for the priests, so that I can put their garden apiary in. Oh! Yeah. Burble. Flippity Smegget. This goes perfectly with the combination with the comment about priests and brewing. If this is a priest mansion, and we've got the cathedral, this is the monks' brewery for the city. And I'm going to steal one of these signs for the moment. I love it when the unintentional combination of elements join together suddenly to, yeah, as you say, Lanstrad, the lore is there. I need one more set of ladders. Also, I've just remembered, I never did the base of that barrel, so I should probably also get the materials for the base of that barrel. I really wish we could colour the water, though. I'm going to ignore that statement on the grounds of having insufficient data to argue against it. Right. Now it's a matter of getting the Scotsman out of the barrel. No. Why do you missed the data to argue against it, Element Nanian? Well, if you're going to be like that, I mean, clearly. With an attitude like that, of course it did. Oh, I see how it is. If you don't get a groan out of it... I feel like this should have been placed back into my, my ender chest by now. Because otherwise I'm going to lose it. How many goat horns of ponder do I have? Apparently 2. I could have sworn I had other goat horns. I came back here for something. Oh yes, ladders. I don't have any ladders. I should have just made some. Let's put those 2 away as well. Actually, I'm just going to move the shulker. I don't have enough inventory space to move the shulker monster. Fine. Also acceptable. Hello, puppy. I'm going to place the... Actually, I don't really care if I ruin this path, because this path is not the final path. This is not the way. Those 2 are backwards. Better. Oh, that's the other thing I came back over there for. I wanted more of the polished thingamajig. Whatever the... Basalt, that's the word. Polished thingamajig. Good grief. I can English. Anyone know what my sanity is? 1-800, 1 like heck. Yes, that's better. Now those are in the right order as well. Oh, and I still haven't made any more ladders. It's like 15 minutes ago I went to get a ladder. I really hate the fact that walls have that extra half bit sometimes because it makes it really confusing when you find yourself suddenly standing on top of the thing that you don't want to be stood on top of. Rant over. That's a 4, that's a 1. That makes this 3, and that makes me all out of the polished basalt again. And since I can't be bothered to make it in my inventory, we'll just use the stone cutter. Okay, so going around. I love the fact that I completely failed to do anything with that wall. I really should do that. 1, 2. This one's going to have the archway for the carts. How's that looking? That's looking pretty good, and that's consistent with the colour schemes. So that's helpful. I don't know why I'm staring at the Cult of the Eyes temple. I'm meant to be building this thing, not that. That's interesting. I'm looking for inspiration. Divine inspiration, maybe. Hopefully. Divine guidance from the Temple of the Eye. That feels like something that nobody wants to get. Nobody wants to have the Temple of the Eye giving them divine guidance. That would be dangerous. No, why am I putting those in there? Those don't go in there, those go in here. Why do I even have those two? Oh, I know. Why do I even have these things in my inventory? It's because I took them off the wall. Okay. I have a grand total of 2 walls. That's not going to help. But we can work our way... yeah. Yeah, that needs to be andesite. Too many because A, I don't have that much andesite in my inventory, and B, I think if I make too many of them, it'll just feel wrong. You and you. Let's put one of those there, and a couple of these, and let's put those there, and actually, oh, no. I was going to put a market stall here, so not do what I was about to do. Here, however, we can do it over here. That'll help with some of my thinking. Yes. I left my greenery boxes over here, didn't I? Excellent. This actually finishes moving everything over. The Shulker monster has moved! Yay! The chest monster still reigns, but there's not much we can do about that because it's a chest monster. You. What did I go back here for? Oh! Oh! And they're not even in there. Dagnabbit. I wanted leaves, and they're actually in the chest monster. I feel like one of the things I should build at some point in the very near future as part of this city is a warehouse. If for no other reason, then it would give me an excuse to hide the chest monster. Probably somewhere near to the riverside. I mean, we've got the boatyard. Regular house. Oh. Oh, okay. You've been around nannying too much. I think that might be... Oh, I was going to make these three have dock sections. So maybe this building. This building will bring all the way down to the river's edge and turn into a warehouse of some form. Possibly a bonded warehouse, so that you bring stuff in through the back, out through the front, stick a courtyard on it. Yeah, that will work. Okay, that's a problem for future me. Future me thinks current day me is a bit of a dick. Because current day me is forever increasing the scope creep on this place. So much scope creep. Where did the rest of the andesite go? There it is. Three of those. Slightly annoyed at myself for making threes, but or in 2 threes, but we can. Oh no! What am I doing? That's the gateway. Doorway. Still need to work out what we're going to do by way of a door, but we can come to that in a minute. One more. Of these. Now, one of the things that comes to mind is, if this is a loading dock area, do I want this open all the way through, or do I want to have a wall running down here and have a... Actually, I think I've just answered the question already. Dagnabbit, I want a wall running down here part of the way. Nope. You. So it's... What's the... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't want to go 5. So let's go to there. Those are going to have to move. They're kind of in a terrible position. Do I have... No, I don't. Of course I don't. Why would I have any polished basalt in my inventory still? There. And then we put another arch here. And we move those and probably put them across the front here. That might make more sense. Yeah, if we put those across the front here, they can become part of, effectively, the tasting area. So So we could put, say, one there. Take out those, and yeah, come back and take out these, and one there, triple eye hooks again. Ah, that's how we make those look better. Really? Really? You're going to choose now to rain? Like so. That I like. That I like a lot. That actually looks like it's got a reason for being. So you put the barrels on the top, the barrels feed into the... Yes. However, I'm tempted to split them and have a shelf between them. Can I sleep to get rid of this rain? Apparently the answer is yes. What? Let's get rid of this purple. It's served its purpose. We know where this building is now. Do I want to split those and put a... No. Yes. No. Yes. No, yes, no, yeah. I've kind of got an empty, bit of wasted space here if I don't. I could put a third one in. But if I put the two in, I just took out the wall. I know it. It was that squishy sound of wheaty dirt breaking. Yep, there it is. I need to turn around the... Oh. I need to turn that around. Ah! I forgot that was scaffolding. I was wondering how I was able to actually enter that block space. Yeah. Shelving. Do I have... Oh, I do. Fantastic. So if I do that, and that, and I really would love to have 3 more. Do I have enough dark oak to make 2 more trapdoors? No, but I've got 1 more trapdoor. Really? Off by 1 error? Really? And I don't even have dark oak in my inventory. Yeah. That's what I get for putting away the dark oak and not keeping it in my inventory. That one. Uh, 120 can't come soon enough so that I can use hanging signs. There. Right. Now I want to do that, and no. You're in the wrong place. Thank you. That's better. Now we can put... well, let's collate that into there. Where's my... There. I'm going to put a soul lantern in the middle. I didn't mean to hang it. Interesting that it chose to hang as a priority over sitting. That looks good. See, that? Once it's got a wall behind it, that'll look quite nice. So, can we do the wall in the last... Yeah, no, apparently not. Well, let's just do a wall here, just to help me figure things out a bit. Yes. Wow. Where did the day go? Hey, up. We got Gordons. Well, sorry, pillagers. They're not Gordons, because they've not been neutered. I just saw them out of the corner. Yeah, there they are. I'm sorry, we're not actually accepting any more applications for becoming Gordons. You're just going to have to leave. No? Yeah. Stay if you like then. I'll go over here and hide in a woodshed. Yep. You guys can keep wandering off and patrol the town a bit. Fun. Right, I'm gonna hide in this woodshed. And let's go into Pretty's mode, because we have reached that point. And how does this look? Oh, that's come out nicely. I really like the final end result of that build. How does it look on the inside? Oh, yes. Yep. Okay, so the forge and the smithy have come out nicely. And... Oops. Turn that off. This currently looks very, very bland. But when it adds a second floor, I think it will look a lot better. It needs a lot of interior work, though. And that end wall definitely needs something against it. How are we looking at... How are we looking from the top? Oh yeah, that's starting to fill in quite nicely now. Yeah, that really is filling in that area. I need to do that area in front of those two stores. That needs to be done. Well, it is a ruined city, isn't it, Frauke? And the foliage is supposed to be growing and taking over. As well as the crystals. I mean, it's a fight between the crystals and the foliage here, really, isn't it? I still don't know which is going to win. Actually, I think we know which is going to win, given the way that this tree is getting eaten. And it's good at hiding weak walls. Yeah, absolutely. If I'm not happy with a wall, I can hide it with some foliage. At least it's not the foliage that's been hiding the weak walls of a certain bridge. Either way, however, we have reached that wrapping up point for the day. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me. Thank you to those who've been just hanging out and putting up with the randomness that is this stream. And for those who might still be around, thank you from the raid for joining us as well. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be carrying on attempting to work out how to build a brewery. And then maybe moving on to the priest's house. Oh no, I want to do that one behind the brewery first. Yeah, I still want to do the priest house. But I also wanted to finish the detailing. No! Either way, it's, as always, much to build, many things to do, and so much left. Thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you all have a good evening, a good time zone, and a fantastic day, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.